So we have cash, we have a gun.
Yeah.
We'll be okay, I hope. Particularly audible here, and it's closer now than before. The next 24 hours we're going to be spending with the combat unit of Ukraine's military police in and around the battle for Kursk oblast. When Ukrainian troops moved into Russia in August, it changed also the dynamic of the work of Ukraine's military police. For the first time in their history, they're controlling a territory that is outside of Ukraine. The next 24 hours we're going to be spending with the combat unit of Ukraine's military police in and around the battle for Kursk oblast. The officer behind me is going to be accompanying us. Let's go. I know you guys are a combat unit, but like from the regular military police, what are their main jobs in Kursk?
So, military police here is responsible for captured Russian soldiers, and also we're responsible for the deserters, which just left their position. Now we are close to the border, so anyway we're a little bit safer. Yeah, and by the way, the main gun which we are using here is a shotgun, just because it's way more safer for us to beat the FPV drones, which are definitely way more dangerous than anything else. So here's like actually a special bullet. Like
anti-drone, yeah?
Yeah, exactly, anti-drone, yeah. It's actually the last place when you can pay in hryvnia. In a few kilometers it can be rubles or 545 or 556. So let's see.
Do you have any rubles?
No.
I have like 1,000, but my wife always telling me, throw it away. So it's
no.
But I said maybe we'll need it one day, who knows?
Let me check, please. Just hold it a little bit. Oh no, I have a few rubles just for tips.
Oh, nice. Very good. So we have cash, we have a gun.
Yeah.
We'll be okay, I hope.
Yeah. Now guys, we go to the border checkpoint. Don't worry if you forget your document. So now guys, we move a little bit faster just because it's a little bit dangerous for us. But anyway, everything will be fine for sure. Here is actually Gazprom pipeline system, but now it's under Ukrainian control. So
we're racing through the streets of Suja. This is the crossroad of death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars all hit by FPV drones. We're gonna switch off the camera because obviously we can't say where exactly we're going, and we will see each other at the next position. So we've arrived somewhere here in the forest, and it was a really wild ride through the fields. I wish we could have shown it to you. The guys are setting up for work. Some of them are keeping watch because you never know how close the Russians might be. Before the Ukrainian incursion into Kursk, the job of these guys were to react when there was news of Russian sabotage groups that had crossed the border into Ukrainian land. But they have a variety of skills, and right now they have the information of some Russian positions, and they're going to set up a mortar 120mm, and they're going to fire at them.
Повісити сітку, щоб не було проходу FPV. Шукаєте місце проходу FPV, там де вірки він не пройде. Де є ділянка відкрита, тут закривають.
While others hold watch, the men prepare the mortar and set up a net to protect the crew from FPVs. Others dig a trench, just in case. While this exact tree line is technically on Ukrainian soil, the border that once separated the two countries has become a fluid and dynamic battlefield. Ukrainian troops moved into Kursk oblast on August 6, initially capturing over 1,200 square kilometers. Since then, Russian troops have been counterattacking and have managed to regain territory in western Kursk.
So guys, I just briefly explain you what we're gonna do.
Right.
So We are somewhere here, and we're gonna fire with a mortar, and this we're gonna smash them and trying to
and get out of here as fast as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So like we're working like like you guys who are just came to the position.
It's a quick deployment.
Quick deployment, exactly, because we have some flexibility to work on the other direction. That is why we are like we need to move fast and rotate in another direction like
faster. I understand.
Exactly. Yeah. By the way, we also have some evacuation point just for your understanding.
If the shit hits the fan.
Yeah, exactly. So like just for you, when we go here, you will see a block post on this crossroad.
The one we saw on the way.
Yeah, exactly. So like it would be the first evacuation point for the 2.5 hours. And then if you're not see anyone else from the unit, go to the next close to the city.
Okay, I understand. So we just go back. So first point is down to the crossroad. 2.5 hours. No one. Then
go to the second one.
Further.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Anyway, yeah.
You
our
got
guys
that? All right. With everything set and night covering the forest, it's time to fire.
Постріл! Постріл! Постріл!
Пішла.
So now we are like in a easy common post. Now we are trying to track all our movements, trying to hit the building in the village.
What is it? Infantry inside, or they're hiding some machines? Or?
It's the infantry site, exactly in the infantry. So like now we just make some correction, and I will until guys will prepare to the shoot. Я готові до пострілу, прийом.
Плюс одна коротка.
So now we wait until one minute and then we will shoot.
How does it feel for you shooting into Russia?
Nothing special. Like usual work, you know?
Yeah.
What should you do if you decided to serve the country some way?
Yeah.
And also mine, for mortar mine is completely don't care about what is your nationality, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Плюс, даєш команду, як буде друга, прийом. Як прийняв мене прийом? Okay, so
We have 35 seconds, right?
yeah, around 45, yeah. So 20 seconds left.
Ми чули постріл.
Я також чув. Я думаю, вже не будемо чекати, відпрацюємо ще один і будемо збиратись, прийом.
Alright, so job done for today, huh?
Yeah. So we will meet like at around 5 a.m. like tomorrow.
And continue.
And continue to find some new interesting things.
Alright.
Yeah, for some experience. Okay.
We leave and drive back through the night. After a couple of hours of sleep, we return. Again, Maza and his men set up for work while others keep watch. But while yesterday was a success, today as the sun rises, we realize we are not alone. A Russian drone is buzzing overhead. We hear the drone. I don't know if it's audible in the microphone, but it's definitely audible here, and it's closer now than before. Apart from that, it seems a bit like sometimes when you watch just the footage on the internet, it seems like flying drones is easy, like a game, but it's not at all. First of all, you need to find a good position that's close enough, but where you won't be spotted. The problem we're having right now. Second of all, you need to take into consideration all these other factors, like that the Russian have also a lot of drones, counter electronic warfare measures. The guys have been telling us the past days that they've tried to fly in this direction or not, and they realize there's an electronic warfare apparatus, some so-called rep there. Then they have to try and find different flight routes. And when you work like these guys do, quick deployment, no static positions. They don't, there's no shelter here. We're just standing in an especially complicated procedure and delicate.
Finally, the sound disappears and it's time to fly.
And when you are flying into targets on Russian territory, is it any different for you than when you are working just on Ukrainian territory? Like just for your feeling personally, or it's the same?
I don't know what do you mean? Is it have some difference?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
No.
No. Okay. No.
Each armored rooster has to die. Still, I have to revenge for my completely demolished village. It's right behind Izum, if you know that place.
Yeah, I was there after liberation. It's your hometown?
It was home of my father.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to sorry.
The men launch multiple drones trying to penetrate the Russian defenses, but the enemy seems to have set up a solid electronic warfare system.
Видео отвалится. Ну, я не вижу сейчас ничего.
Просто лети вперед. Да, пока лети, блядь, сейчас может хуй знает. Попробуй поиграться с высотой. Я там сильно не поиграю, сильно не марит нихуя.
Даже не по приборам. Лечу наугад.
Как наугад, что ли?
Ну, хорошо.
Чуть-чуть пробило.
As if that was not enough, it seems like the Russian drone in the morning managed to pinpoint our position, at least approximately. Barely an hour after the drone vanishes, explosions start.
Make a picture of that.
Oh. The shells are starting to fall. Not close enough that we abort the mission, but close enough to decide that it's good to go to the trench. And this was dug yesterday. So at least we have a somewhat safe space, and now we wait and see.
Just need to wait, guys. Just need to wait.
Like always, the solution is...
Yeah. Always, if you don't know what to do, just relax.
After 3 hits, we wait for a 4th, but it doesn't come. The boys try once again to penetrate the Russian electronic wall. But again, the signal is jammed and the drone falls.
Азимут 30? Да. Сейчас.
Долетели, сразу вырубаем.
Так, тут нас въебали, прям сразу, бам. Сюда мы долетели вообще охуенно. Ваше предложение, товарищи Викторовиченко.
Обходите то, блин, по полю.
Вправо уходить. Если сюда летит, то вправо.
It makes no sense to continue working under these conditions.
So as you saw, the Russian electronic warfare in this sector is super strong. Not a single FPV drone of ours made it through. Then the shelling started, so we decided it's not worth it to risk our lives here for such a small result. Still, we wanted to show you something that was meant to be the highlight of the mission, but also the highlight of this report. And it's some call it the Dragon drone, others a thermite drone. It's the new Ukrainian weapon that has been going viral on the internet. And yeah, it spews fire.
Main part of the drone is the same. We are using like a basic drone, but the main thing which is make him so efficient is this fire, I don't know, tube. We just roll the fire through it, like when we start to engage it. So yeah, it's quite effective. I don't know really what exactly inside of it, but anyway,
it doesn't matter, huh?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it fires so well.
What's the? You guys use it quite often, you said, huh?
Yeah, we use it quite often, but it only depends on how much ammunition we have, because like most of the time we just made it by ourselves.
What's the most effective way to use it? Like, what is it best against? I guess against tanks or armored vehicles, it's not so.
The most efficient way how to use it in a barren tree line.
Mm.
Yeah.
With infantry sitting in the trenches.
Yeah, with infantry which is sitting in the trenches.
All right. Well, we filmed that. Now let's get out of here before something happens.
Unfortunately, it was not successful as we planned. But anyway, we're still alive. Everything is okay.
That always helps.
Yeah. We anyway will continue our war, our battle, and so anyway, it's never ends until we die, or something else will happen. So we'll see. We'll see.
As we drive back home, Maza and his men remain, continuing the fight for Kursk and for the safety of Ukraine's borders. As Maza himself put it, until we die or something else happens. Unfortunately, for one of his crew, Kursk, who was operating the mortar, that became a reality much sooner than anticipated. Just a week after our visit, on the same position, he died after suffering severe shrapnel wounds to the chest. If you feel like donating to the family he is leaving behind, you can do it via the link in the description.